The Steducentre Grade 8 AMA Exam Review for Maths Part 4. 7.1. Choose the correct angle size from the list below only once to complete each statement. 60 degrees, 90 degrees, 180 degrees, and 360 degrees. 7.1.1. The sum of the interior angles of a triangle is what? 7.1.2. Each interior angle in an equilateral triangle is what? 7.1.3. The largest angle in a right-angled triangle is what? 7.1.4. The sum of the interior angles of any quadrilateral is what? Properties of 2D shapes. Types of triangles. An equilateral triangle, all sides are equal and all the interior angles are equal. Isosceles triangle, the opposite sides are equal and opposite angles are equal. A scalene or a right-angled triangle, sides are not equal. Types of quadrilaterals, you'd get a rhombus, rectangle, square, or a kite. Remember that congruent means that they are identical or the same. 7.1.1. The interior angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. 7.1.2. The interior angle of an equilateral triangle is 60 degrees. 7.1.3. The largest angle in a right-angled triangle is 90 degrees. 7.1.4. The sum of the interior angles of any quadrilateral is 360 degrees. 7.2. In triangle ABC, angle B is equal to 70 degrees and angle C is 30 degrees. Calculate the size of angle A. Question 7.2. A sum of the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. Therefore, angle A is calculated as follows. A is equal to 180 minus 70 plus 30. A is equal to 180 minus 100. Therefore, angle A is equal to 80 degrees. Question 7.3. In the diagram, angle A is equal to 40 degrees and angle B is equal to 80 degrees. Calculate the size of ACD. Question 7.3. The sum of the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. The line is 180 degrees, so you can calculate it as follows. 180 minus 40 plus 80, which is equal to 180 minus 120, which gives you 60. So angle C is equal to 60 degrees. The exterior of an angle of a triangle is the sum of the two angles. ACD is equal to sum of A and B, because they have a common angle, ACB. Question 7.4. In the diagram below, ABC is a straight line. B2 and is equal to 75 and B3 is equal to 55 degrees. Determine the size of B1. Question 7.4. B1 plus 75 degrees plus 55 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. B1 plus 130 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. B1 is equal to 180 degrees minus 130 degrees. B1 is equal to 50 degrees. Question 7.5. In the diagram below, AB is parallel to CD and BPT is equal to 180 degrees. Calculate the value of X and Y. 7.5.1, X is equal to what? 7.5.2, Y is equal to what? Question 7.5, 180 minus 118 is equal to 62 degrees. Therefore, the co-interior angles sum up to 180. Y is equal to X, which is equal to 62. Opposite angles on intersecting lines are equal. More lines. You have a horizontal line, a vertical line, lines that are parallel, they run in the same direction and never cross. They are lines that are perpendicular and they cross at right angles. Types of triangles based on sides. You have a scalene, the length of all sides are different. You have an isosceles, the length of two sides are equal. An equilateral triangle, the length of all sides are equal. So triangles based on angles, you have an acute angle, which is angles that are less than 90 degrees. You have a right angled triangle where one angle is 90 degrees. An obtuse triangle is where one angle is greater than 90 degrees. Question 7.6. In the diagram, DE is equal to DH. EH is parallel to FG and DEH is equal to 75 degrees. 7.6.1. Calculate the size of H1. 7.6.2. Give a reason why angle G is equal to angle H1. Question 7.6.1. H1 is equal to 75 degrees. G is equal to H1 because they are corresponding angles and EH is parallel to FG. 8.1. Two right-angled triangles are given below. The dimensions are in centimeters. Use the above triangles to complete the following statements. 8.1.1. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle what? With the vertices written in the correct order. 8.1.2. AB is equal to what? 8.1.3. Angle C is equal to what? Symbols. A is a point. AB is a line through points A and B. AB is a line segment with endpoints A and B. AB is a ray with an endpoint A and runs through point B. ABC is a plane containing points A, B, and C. Angle ABC is an angle with the vertex at point B. Triangle ABC is a triangle with the vertices A, B, and C. AB refers to the length of a segment with endpoints A and B. M angle ABC is the measurement of the angle with the vertex at point B. The three lines is a symbol for congruent. Two lines next to each other is a symbol for parallel, and an upside down T is the symbol for perpendicular. 8.1.1. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle NLM. 8.1.2. ABC is equal to NL. 8.1.3. Angle C is equal to angle M. Question 8.2. The acute angled triangles ABC and DEF are given below. Use the information given in the triangles to complete the following statements. 8.2.1. Angle C is equal to what? 8.2.2. D is equal to what? 8.2.3. Then ABC is what to DFE? 8.2.1. Angle C is equal to angle E. 8.2.2. Angle D is equal to angle A. 8.2.3. Then triangle ABC is congruent to angle DFE. 8.2. Side congruence. If three sides of one triangle are congruent to three sides of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. Side congruence. If two sides and the included angle are congruent to two sides and the included angle of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. Angle-side angle congruence. If two angles and the included side of one triangle are congruent to two angles and the included side of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. Angle-side congruence. If two angles and the non-included side of one triangle are congruent to two angles and the non-included side of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. Thank you for watching Steducentre, turning ordinary learners into extraordinary leaders.